My name is Matt Rich. I'm the pastor at Reed Memorial Presbyterian Church, and I want to welcome you to a special edition of Sundays Coming as we are preparing for a new special outdoor evening worship service as a first attempt to gather back together for in-person worship here at Reed Memorial. Our primary service will continue to be pre-recorded and broadcast live on Facebook and also on YouTube at 10:30 on Sunday morning. But this coming Sunday evening, June the 14th, we are going to try a new creative, small outdoor worship service, about 30-35 minutes or so, an opportunity for us to be together here. We're going to do it on the lawn of the Fuqua Center. The service will be led from the top of the porch, as you can see behind me. And I want to introduce you to a few of the things that will be important as we go about this service together. First, just remember when you park that I want to encourage you to park behind the Fuqua Center. As you come into the parking lot, make your way around the back, especially if you're planning on sitting on the lawn. That will allow some of the spaces closest to the Fuqua Center lawn, like where my car there is, for people who would like to remain in their cars and potentially listen to the service from there. Once you come out onto the lawn, we're going to seek to maintain our social distance. And I'll show you about that in just a second. As you can see, I'm sitting here with my own chair from home. We as the church will not be providing those folding chairs, so you'll need to bring your own chair, folding chair, lawn chair, some other chair, or maybe a blanket if you'd like to sit here on the lawn or on the parking lot. Notice that as I'll pan over this way, you can see we have marked off the lawn with signs and even into the parking lot as well of the circle drive here. Lines designating social distance. We encourage you as you come and place your chair to put it so your feet are as close to the line of caution tape in front of you as possible. That allows us to maintain the appropriate social distance behind the back of your chair and those who might be seated in the line behind you. I do want to recognize that, look, there's a few of my chairs that are in that second row. Again, showing that distance that's going to be important for us to maintain. We're also going to make sure that you and those in your households can sit together for sure, but we want to maintain that appropriate social distance between those of other households. So I've got my other chair here set on the same row, and I've also had my tape measure that's out so that you might see that appropriate, again, 6 feet of social distance. Now, we're going to be outside, but it is important that we maintain that social distance together. So no handshakes, no fist bumps, elbow bumps, those other ways that we might typically greet one another. We do want to encourage us, though, to be the body of Christ. So perhaps it's a thumbs up or a praying hands or waves that allow us to maintain that appropriate social distance, but also greet one another as we'll be back together outside here in this place. Masks, since we're outside, are not going to be required. Encouraged, invite you to wear one if you'd like, that would be an appropriate way to maintain love and care for one another, but they're not required. We do have one section of the lawn that's been designated for mask requirement, and so if you feel most comfortable wearing your mask, you might want to make sure you sit in that particular section. It's well marked. Otherwise, just recognize that there may be some who are wearing masks and some who are not, who are sitting around you. Now, I know it's going to be warm when we come and gather at 7 p.m. for worship on Sunday night, so I do want to encourage you to bring your own water with you. We're not going to be providing water as a part of the church just to help, again, to maintain all those social distances that are required. So bring some water with you. Bathrooms will be available in the basement of the Fuqua Center, but we just encourage you to use those only if necessary. Because it's warm, you might want to wear your, Reed Memorial Presbyterian Church t-shirt as a part of coming out on Sunday night. You might wear a polo shirt. That's probably what I will end up in myself. I would suggest that bow ties, other ties, not required for outdoor worship together. Please know that the order of worship, the bulletin, will be emailed to you as a part of this message that you're receiving now. You'll also get another copy of that on Sunday afternoon. We're not printing bulletins, but encourage you to bring your own, either so that you can participate on your phone or a tablet, or perhaps you'll want to print it out at home so that you can sing along with the hymns, as we will be having congregational singing as well. No nursery for our services outdoors. We're going to try to encourage our congregation to gather together and to be a part of this worship experience outside. We know this will be a wonderful experience for us. We also know that not everyone's comfortable being in larger crowds. Perhaps you yourself have been exposed or potentially exposed to COVID-19. Maybe you're caring for someone who does. That's a part of your vocation. And we just thank all those who are engaged in care during this particular time. If you don't feel like it's a good idea for you to be outside, maybe you don't even want to be out in the heat on a Sunday evening, please, we understand. And just continue to worship with us faithfully on Sunday morning with those pre-recorded services. Again, that Sunday morning service is our primary service. This is an outdoor evening, casual, camp meeting almost kind of experience that we might have as our first attempt at being back together as a congregation and a community of faith. If it's the right thing for you, I do hope that you'll come and join us then. God bless you.